Hey, you're just in time. We're going over to Mike Westmore's house. We're going to visit a Hollywood legend, and you're going to be there. So come on, let's go. Yeah. See? Here's Mike's collection of action figures. Most people collect G.I. Joes and stuff like that, but Mike is... Look.
Hi.
There's the guy who collects the action figures, and not only has he collected an action figure, all his action figures, but he's also collected a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
This was wonderful. Now, as the ceremony was going on, right where the podium was set, somebody decided to water their plants. And I had my notes, and they were all in ink. I had to step back under a building, because if they got wet, I would have been...
Wow. Star Trek is great, and everything about Star Trek. But what really is fascinating to me, and because of it, when I came to work for you on Star Trek, it was like a double, you know, winning the lottery, because I wasn't just working on Star Trek, I was working with a Westmore. Yeah. And the Westmores, that's a Westmore over there. Don't look at me, look at him. That's a Westmore. These guys invented a Hollywood makeup. Invented it. There was a time when there was a Westmore as the head of the makeup department of every major studio.
Every major except MGM.
Now, Purse was practically the head of Warner Brothers.
He had a lifetime contract with Warner that only he could break.
They couldn't fire him.
They couldn't fire him. The only way he could get out of it was to quit.
Amazing.
He himself could quit.
Now,
but he used to do that.
I was going to say.
To get a raise, when he wanted more money, he would threaten to quit and they'd give him a raise. It finally got down to the point where I guess Warner wasn't there and somebody else had kind of like taken over the reins. And Purse went in and quit. And they said, put that in writing. So Purse put it in writing and they accepted it.
You started with your Uncle Bud at Universal.
Yeah.
Was the Munsters your first show, or did you start on something else?
First show that I ever worked on was a movie called Flower Drum Song. As the first project as an apprentice. And then I got to make up extras in the bullpen. Kind of doing things for all of them. Ordering lipstick for Doris Day, bringing Sandra Dee coffee, talking with Rock Hudson, chasing all the secretaries.
Hey, you were kind of a playboy, weren't you?
You know, it was very yeah.
So I know I always ask you to tell this, but it's how you met Marion.
Yeah.
Marion was a model for Edith Head?
Yes. Yeah.
Edith Head.
Yeah. She closed the show wearing a wedding dress that Rosemary Forsythe wore in the movie Shenandoah. I was sitting in the makeup chair behind the curtain reading the newspaper, and the show ended and the curtains opened up, and we were literally about 5 foot from each other. I mean, really close. And instead of like putting the paper up or totally ignoring her, she had a wedding dress on. And I said, hey, you want to get married? Smart ass. And so she says, well, let me change and we can talk about it. And she went and she changed her clothes. And she came back. And it's the first time that we ever talked. This is an old poster here that found in a prop room at Paramount not Paramount, at Warner Brothers. I was at Paramount and got a phone call from a man that said, I'm cleaning out the prop room and I found this poster and I don't know if you'd like it or not. You know?
Holy cow,
Sure,
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, this is actually a print of a painting that was done by Norman Rockwell.
A cover of 1938 Post magazine. We know that's Gary Cooper.
But who is the makeup artist?
Do not know who the makeup artist is.
Mystery makeup artist. But if you're a makeup artist, that painting, it's one of your favorites. Those an actual pair of Rocky gloves?
Yep.
Wow.
Signed.
Cool. Sometime I'm going to ask you to knock me out with those.
This is one of my prized possessions. That when Kurt died, we had to go back and climb this mountain to kill him again because he wouldn't die the first time. He kept grabbing the guy's leg. I mean, here he's had his chest blown out, and he won't die. In fact, Malcolm McDowell looked at him one time and said, "Die, damn it, die!" as he's hanging on his leg. So for another $1 million, I guess we went back to the desert to kill Kirk. And since it's a national park, all of these rocks had to be returned to the valley floor. So of course all the prop people just picked them up and started tossing them over the top. So I'm the only one that in existence that actually has, and of course it's from a national park, which I'm telling everybody I still live from a national park. with one of the rocks that was actually on the top of the grave.
Hey, Mike, to wrap it up, you want to sing any Phantom of the Opera for?
Da, 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 da. You need to go to my daughter for that.
No breweries.